So this is the video where it shows, I gave you a tour of 15 Golden Grove Lane. It's over here, okay, and in the close proximity to the Tuna Can neighborhood. And I call it the Tuna Can neighborhood because I'm going to zoom in over here where the 15 Golden Grove Lane is so you can actually see the shadow of the houses. If it does that, it's not doing it. It doesn't give you the outline of the boxes, okay, of where the houses, the property lots are at. Actually, I can do it through Earth. There we go. So this is what I was giving you, the 15 Golden Grove Lane, okay. And if you see, I don't know how close. Nope. I have to back out because it does that. But this is the property, the yard, okay, and this is the kiddie pool I was telling you about, and this is the community pool right across the street, okay, and that is offered part of the HOA that the owner pays, that's already included in our rent. But just to give you a perspective, I am going to zoom out and navigate to what I've been calling the Tuna Can neighborhood, which is our second house option. So I'm going to zoom out, and this is the pool where the house was at. You come down this street, you hang a right, you go down, and then over here, this is the Tuna Can neighborhood. I'm going to zoom in to the Tuna Can neighborhood so you know what I'm talking about, that it's actually a Tuna Can neighborhood. And if you see here, I was kind of trying to tell you that when I was driving through here with a big truck, you see this car parked on the side of the street? There was a lot of vehicles. I went on a Sunday, and there was a lot of vehicles parked on the side, and it was hard to drive and be looking for a house at the same time. Because also there's a lot of people walking through the streets, because even though it does have a sidewalk, the driveways are so small that you see here there's a car. All the cars block the sidewalks because the driveways are that small, even though it does have a garage. But it seems like hardly anybody's using the garage, and they're parking still in the driveways. So you can't walk through the sidewalk. You need to walk through the streets, but you're also walking around the cars that are parked in the curve. So you're walking already in the actual traffic lane. And so it makes it very difficult. Okay, so I'm going to zoom into the 200 Summerhill Court, wherever that is. Where is this? It's right there. It doesn't seem like it was there. That's not there. It's navigating to the wrong one. I think the 200 Summerhill Court is this one here, because this was choice number 2 of all these Tuna Cans. When you're in there, it looks very claustrophobic because these are very tall boxes, because they're 2 stories, and they're very close to each other. So when you're in the backyard of these things, you got this one staring right, and they're breathing down your necks. Okay, so out of all the ones that I saw in this Tuna Can neighborhood, the 200 was the one that I liked the best that was available, because if you have to choose from the Tuna Can neighborhood, this one is the best because you got this street that's perpendicular to the house, so it takes away the feel that you're cluttered around. Okay, and of course the backyard, you have the woods, and because of those 2 reasons makes this house absolutely better than the rest of them. And okay, but I'm going to zoom into this thing to give you the streets view. Okay, so this is it. It looks nice right now, but when on a Saturday and Sunday, when all the people are there, absolutely this is littered with cars. Okay, and I think this is the house. This is the house. So if you see here, here's an irregular sized car, and you see how here's a sidewalk, and it's blocking it. So literally these sidewalks are only good Monday through Friday when people are at work or at school, and on Saturdays and Sundays when you're walking in the evenings, or Monday through Friday in the evenings when you're walking your dog, you have to walk not only on the street, but you have to walk almost like right here, next to this truck, okay, because there's a lot of cars parked on the curve because people don't fit. This is an old picture when they were still constructing, but it's already, the whole neighborhood area is already fully constructed. There's no more construction going on, and I'm trying to navigate to see if I go into an area where you have already the picture where it's fully constructed left and right, and to see if it at least through video you get that feel of that claustrophobicness. So you know, it's hard to through video, but when you're there in person, I mean, it just, that was my first impression. It was the claustrophobic feel. Of course, you know, beggars can't be choosers, but you know, when if you can't fit both vehicles in here, and our vehicles are, maybe one vehicle's there, so we only have one room for maybe a guest, and then they might have to drive around to park, to find an open curve to park so they can come, you know. Of course, that's just thinking about, you know, guests coming to visit, but you get more bang out of your buck living in this type of neighborhood. This is what I was calling the Vivi neighborhood. It's kind of like what Vivi's house, Vivi's and Dale's house, that you can literally take a peaceful walk. There's no cars with loud stereos. And here, when I arrived on a Sunday, I mean, there was just people working on their vehicles and stereos loud. I mean, I think the noise just ricochets because it's so many houses in very little space, you know. Even when we were at the Bluffton Apartments, I got more privacy out of those apartments that I felt when I was in here, okay? But so this is the 15 Lane Grove, and this is the Summer Hill Lane, okay? But this is, you know, so, okay, I'm ending the video.